Sound sync now. Okay. Did you know? No, I'm not shitting you. Did you know that you can now have your mic?
Okay.
No, you're allowed.
I'm allowed.
Did you know that in movies, that's why they go, and marker, and do the clapboard?
That's so fucking weird.
Straight up, that's why. Because
When it starts recording?
No, it's so you can match up the audios, and then, so, because, like, my camera's taking audio, the mics are taking audio, so when they started recording at separate times.
Yeah.
So then when you put them into the editing software and you see the lines showing, like, the noise.
Then you just know where to go.
Yep, then you know where to line it up. So literally, before every single one of my videos, I go, sound sync now, and clap.
You're a director.
I'm a fucking director.
You're a fucking
Spielberg! We don't deal with that
he?
guy here. Don't know him.
God.
Did you hear about TikTok getting banned in America, maybe? Again,
part 2?
Yeah, part 2. Have you seen that on TikTok?
I haven't seen that on TikTok.
It's so crazy. They have the owner of TikTok, like, in the Supreme Court.
Shut the fuck up.
And they're asking him all these questions, and they're like, can you...
Holy fuck.
Can you deny... Or he's like, can you... No. One of the American, like, congressmen was like, can you confirm or deny that TikTok uses the user's home Wi-Fi? And the guy is like, I'm sorry, maybe I'm not understanding your question. Can you say that again? And he was like, does TikTok use the user's home Wi-Fi? And the guy is like,
dude.
Yeah, if you're at home and your device is connected to your...
Obviously, you fucking use Wi-Fi, idiot.
Exactly.
You imbecile.
Like, and then there's another guy that goes, for all the kids out there that I know are just going to say, like, we're dumb boomers and stuff and we don't know anything. Then he goes on to ask another
You don't know anything,
question.
buddy.
He doesn't, because
He clearly doesn't know enough about Wi-Fi.
No.
Fuck.
No,
Holy
it's
fuck.
so dumb. And I'm like, okay, look. Like, okay, you guys want us to be so against China. Guess what? I'm pro-China now because I feel bad for
Honestly,
this guy.
put me in a box and ship me to China. That's where I'm at this point.
You know what? Whatever.
Fuck it.
I don't care as long as it's not North Korea.
Fuck it, we ball.
If there's any North Korean watching this right now, I'm very sorry. I did not mean that, but I know that there's not because they don't have internet. Wait, right? Like,
Yeah, they don't have
Okay.
not anymore.
Okay. That's so sad for them.
I can't say stuff.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna ask you, how much can we cuss?
I cuss like every other swear.
Every other swear word you cuss.
Swear word. Fuck. Yeah, I do. I cuss way too often.
But here's the thing, because you're a teacher.
Yeah, I'm a
and
teacher.
This is on the internet, so like I don't know how much.
I don't give a fuck.
Incredible. Okay.
Yeah, incredibly.
When I was editing the vlog from Deadwood, I was like...
You blurred out the eat pussy, it's organic.
I did, but then in another clip, you can read it.
Oh, you can read it. It's clear as day.
Yeah. But
Fucking
I was
love
like, if you're a teacher and, like, someone finds it...
Oh, I'm going to show all my coworkers.
That's incredible. Okay.
I don't care.
But I also say that acting like I have millions of subscribers. I don't. I have 2,700.
Just wait. We're almost there.
Honestly?
We're halfway there.
Whoa. You're living on a prayer. Wait, I don't want this to get demonetized, so I can't sing. But not that it would even recognize the song.
I mean, we have the karaoke mics to sing it, so I think
Karaoke mics. I'm actually really surprised that these work.
Honestly, when I was a kid, I used to sing karaoke all the time. It's probably not very surprising, but I also had a little guitar and I had a drum set. Oh, fuck. I thought it was gonna be a band all by myself. It made sense in my mind, but obviously.
No, that's funny you say that. Because I used to play this game with my friends, but in my mind it was reality. That I was this like a really famous singer and I had this like little fake guitar and I would like run around. Yeah, and I would like run around my yard and like two of my friends would act like my fangirls and would like go crazy for me, and then another friend pretended to be my bodyguard.
She's Hannah Montana. She's living a double life. Watch out.
You know what though? You gotta stop segueing me into all these stories because I have so many stories. So when I was a kid, I had this little blonde wig. My mom bought it for me from a rummage sale. So there's probably lice in it. And it literally was the exact same haircut that I already had. And it was blonde.
It's just blonde.
And I was blonde. It literally was the exact length of my hair.
God, that's amazing.
So when I put it on, I didn't have to pull up my hair, anything. Obviously, I really liked my haircut because it had the exact same haircut that I did. Bang, straight across the forehead, little bob. Like, my mom was like, Carly, you would get up in the morning and the first thing that you did was put on this wig. When you didn't wear it, we thought you looked weird.
She's the real life Hannah Montana.
I actually was, and we have photos of me in this
I
little
wanna see.
wig. I think it's in a photo
Insert
album.
photos.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta try to find that photo because it's so funny. But it's like this ratty wig, and my mom finally had to throw it away because it looked so bad, and she never bought me a replacement.
God, I would have loved to have tried that on.
It would have been
a look.
so funny, actually.
Talking about Hannah Montana, my sister.
So really, this is just a podcast about Hannah Montana.
Basically. Okay, so I have a very religious family. We grew up Catholic, and this priest came over.
I'm trying not to just go into the mic.
I can't help it. It's too good. Holy shit. Anyways, this priest came over one time, and my brother had been doing like a bunch of different drugs and stuff like that. I'm probably not supposed to say that. Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
Like bad drugs or like?
Yeah. Sorry, Daniel.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Like
Also.
Coke and like all that, and like meth and.
Oh.
Just bad. Like he was just going down a bad path. Whatever.
Yeah.
This is funny. That's
not the drug part.
Not the drug part.
KKK.
I can't.
Carly, if you're editing this, and remember, cut that out.
I said keep it. No.
We're inclusive of it. No, I'm just kidding. No, we absolutely are not. If you're a KKK member, please click off this video.
Get the fuck out of here.
We don't support it.
Anyways, so the priest came over and he goes, he wanted to bless the house because my parents wanted that. Oh. Because my brother obviously was like doing a bunch of drugs and stuff like that in the house. So in my parents' mind, let's bless the house with holy water, which we already had a surplus of, obviously. Anyways.
Okay, after the story, bring up holy water because I have a question about that.
Oh, I love holy water.
Go on.
And then he went to my sister's room, and my sister had these posters of Hannah Montana. She had a wig. She had so many clothes, everything. He takes a look at the poster, and he goes, burn it. Burn it now.
That would be traumatizing as a child.
Because she was going through her midlife crisis, apparently, according to him. And that's when she, like...
Wait, how old was your sister?
She was, like, 10.
Oh, okay.
My sister's sobbing in the background, like, not Hannah, don't take Hannah from me. She's literally saying this verbatim, I shit you not. And
oh my God.
I'm just outside, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then my dad starts a fire. And I'm not even joking.
Like in the backyard?
In the backyard. While the priest is blessing the house with holy water. And then my dad's starting a fire, and Carolyn is like, not Hannah. As the priest and my dad are throwing the fucking Hannah Montana shit in the fire. Oh my God. I can't make this shit up. It's too bad. Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, so I felt bad. And
wait.
I love Hannah.
Short film idea.
Yeah.
That story.
I got better stories. Don't you worry.
Look,
stay tuned.
We're coming for you. After we conquer YouTube.
Oh. Absolutely.
Obviously, we're making
short films. We're going to be in the, whatever the fuck short film festival.
Yeah, what's that one called that I'm thinking of?
I don't know, but I'm thinking the same one.
I know you're thinking about it, too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive it'll still record, but...
Okay. Holy water.
That is so fucking funny. Oh my God. like I have an image of it in my mind of that
Oh.
story happening, and it's hilarious.
If you would have been like, that is ingrained in my memory for life.
That's a weird like core memory for you that nobody else has ever experienced. I
and
guarantee
you can.
it.
The neighbors were probably like, "What the fuck is going on?"
God damn it! Not again.
Yeah, literally. No, exactly. Not again. Not the flashes. Not the holy water.
God damn it. That's so funny though.
I love Hannah.
That's
and
hilarious.
now
I love Hannah Montana.
now my mom and dad watch Hannah Montana.
No, stop.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Did your dad ever apologize?
No.
Oh.
He's a fucking asshole.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. Not sorry.
Oh, the story that I had to tell you in a minute here, or in a few minutes. I figured we'd podcast for about an hour.
I figured.
We're 11 minutes
as
into
much.
it. Amazing. So, Dad, the story I'm going to tell later on, you probably don't remember, and I'm very sorry. Now, thinking about this story, I'm like, I'm super sorry about that. At the time, wasn't sorry at all. But my dad's probably not watching this. So, Mom, I'm positive you're watching this. Thank you so much for the view.
Thanks, Mommy.
Thank you. And also, don't show that segment or that part to Dad, okay? Just because I know I'm going to forget to say that before the story.
Okay.
Okay. So, my question about holy water. How the fuck is it made? Does the, main pope just go, bless a river?
No.
Or do they, package up a bunch of tap water and then he goes to the factory and blesses it? Because what the fuck?
No, it's odd. Okay, the best way I can explain it is this is actually just going to become a Catholic.
Actually,
podcast.
This is about religion.
This is about religion. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No. Typically the priest blesses the holy water, or just regular tap water, and then at that point, holy fuck, I sounded sexy when I sounded.
That was kind of good, actually. I liked it.
Really good.
I really liked it.
I don't think I can get my voice that low. Not right now.
Bring up low voices in a second. After you tell me how holy
They
water
kind
is
of turned me
made.
on, I'm not gonna lie.
Brandon, that was my man voice. Anyways, the ADHD is so fucking real here.
Unmedicated, undiagnosed ADHD.
Cut
for
to
me.
3 hours later. We're still sitting here talking about holy water.
My coworkers hate. Oh, okay. Fuck.
I know. Okay. I don't mean. You know what's funny? I've never said that before in my life. KKK.
I don't like.
I don't say that.
I hate the KKK.
Me
And I hope
too.
they're watching. I hope they're watching because I'd love to.
Me too. Pull up, guys. I have a KKK story, actually. It's actually really funny, but the KKK straight up freaks me out. Their little uniform, not for me.
Not for anybody.
Terrifying.
They
need holy water.
They need some holy water. No, so holy water, a priest blesses it, and then at that point it's considered holy, and then you can use it to that's used for baptisms and stuff like that, and then or you can just have it throughout the church, or you can have it throughout your home too if the priest blesses it. However, in extreme circumstances, you don't necessarily have to be a priest, and you could still bless the water as
Just a patron.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, really?
Yes. So
But I bet you have to be Catholic though.
No.
Oh, so I could just. What?
Correct. Yeah, correct.
So apparently I don't know anything about being Catholic because
Being Catholic is a whirlwind of emotions. And
my mom was Catholic. Okay, sorry, I say that like it's a bad thing. It's not. But I mean, I could ask her.
I don't know
Wait,
what
should we FaceTime? No, I'm just kidding.
FaceTime mom. I don't even know. I mean, there's so many freaking questions, and growing up Catholic, I don't know. I just didn't have all the answers and stuff, and so it made me question it a lot, especially throughout college. And I don't know. I still feel there's not a lot of answers to it, but I mean, we're still here.
I mean,
I
facts.
still go to Christmas and Easter Mass.
When I was a kid, those were the only ones that we went to.
Yeah.
Even just being religious.
Yeah.
Just being Christian, straight up. Yeah, that's all we did.
My mom and dad go every Sunday, and then throughout high school, because I went to a Catholic high school, We went every Thursday as well. And so.
Oh, you didn't do Wednesdays?
No, we didn't do Wednesdays.
Because here we do Wednesdays.
Yeah, we did Thursdays, and then in elementary school we would go twice a week, like once on like a weekday, and then once on Thursday, and then and then Sunday.
That makes sense.
Kind of.
But don't they sell holy water like for home use?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So who blesses that?
Probably just a priest.
Just a random priest goes to the
Random
factory.
priest. I mean, yeah.
Or bottling facility.
Yeah. You could go. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna assume so.
Actually, that's kind of cool. I want that job. I want to go to a factory and just be like,
bless it.
You are blessed. All this water. I swear, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but that kind of, I bet you could get paid to like do that though. Or wait, no.
Priests don't get paid.
They don't?
No, not Catholic priests.
So, how are they not living in poverty?
Well, the church,
like the church takes care of them?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, okay.
Because everything goes through the church, like all the money that like the church makes, like goes to like helping the priests.
Oh, that makes sense. I straight up thought the church was just like cutting them a check. Here you go.
I don't think they do that. Yeah,
Huh,
if they,
okay.
I mean,
That'd probably be illegal.
the priests probably have to pay the little boys, but like.
Timmy, now what did we say when Mom asked? No, I'm just kidding. No, that was horrible. You know what? It's horrible to joke about that, but also, how many stories do we read about priests and little boys?
Correct. I was an altar server, and before you ask, no, I didn't get fucked by a priest.
Okay, that wasn't gonna be my question.
Oh.
I was gonna say we need to do a story time about the.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite story.
We'll do just a story time because I have tried to tell people that story.
Oh, it's too hard to tell.
Because it's so good, and I'm like,
so
wait,
good.
I can't remember. Did this happen? I'll be like, I can't really remember if that did in fact happen that way, but I do remember the priest stepped in it.
That's my most monumental moment in my life.
Wait, should we do
That's when I peaked.
Yes.
I peaked at that moment.
did.
And I've been crashing ever
since. We should do a story time.
Oh.
After this, if we have enough camera. Actually, we could just do it on our phone.
Oh.
Because I don't know how long she's going to last.
Oh, I can fucking tell that story anytime.
Hilarious.
Anytime, any day.
Okay.
In person, it's
so much better in person.
And especially if I've been drinking too.
Yes.
Like that's,
it gets funnier.
It does get funnier. And
Because whenever
it still makes me cackle.
Me too. Because whenever I tell people whenever I tell people like about you, I'm like, no, I think we get along.
You tell people about me?
All the time, Brandon.
That's so cute.
No, actually.
No, make me blush.
No.
Anyways.
I told my mom.
Yeah.
When I told my mom that you went to Deadwood.
Yeah.
And stuff, and I was like, yeah, Brandon's like, he's the one with the bowel issues too. And she was like, oh.
I'm glad that that's like the category I fall into. Bowel issues.
No, because I was like, we both have stomach issues, so we kind of bond over that.
Bad stomach issues.
Yeah. So I was like, we bonded over that, and then like, if I told her any story about our St. Patrick's weekend, it was coming home and that you had to poop. You thought.
Correct.
And I felt so bad once we got to Flasher. And the one gas station in Flasher, North Dakota, was closed.
North Dakota.
Because it was Sunday.
Lord's Day.
But I guarantee that bar would have been open.
I guarantee the bar would have been open. I would have probably asked for a drink, and I probably would have shit right on the spot.
Yeah.
If I had a sip of alcohol.
And honestly, we would have just like waited as long as you needed.
As long as
I was like, honestly, I'm still backed up from that trip.
I'm not gonna lie. I finally. Actually, no. I was backed up before the trip, and now I'm starting to get back to normal.
I'm kind of.
Yeah, you're right. I'm still backed up.
I'm
right.
not fully. This morning, okay, I'm at home. I'm almost ready to actually start my day. And I'm like, whoa, she's got to poop finally. So I go to the, finally. So I go to the
Is it the
bathroom.
first time in a week or what?
No, like my first big one in a week.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Because I hadn't pooped like
Yeah.
a lot of the week. Like it was like small.
Yeah.
And I finally go to the bathroom and like I was like, ow! My dog Louis is in the bathroom with me, right? And it's a small bathroom. He's like kind of trying to like he's like a long dog and he's trying to get turned around and the door's open and he's like kind of getting messed up.
You poop with the door open?
When I'm home alone, yeah. All the time. It's so free. Lights off, door open.
I wish I could do that. That sounds so ballsy though.
It's so nice. Like when my parents aren't. Okay, so with my living situation, I try not to say too much about it because pretty positive people can find where I live and I'm scared to like that I'm gonna come home and there's gonna be someone in my driveway.
If you come for her,
listen,
guess what's gonna happen?
I will cry.
She will sob. And then probably shit on command.
And let me tell you, my crying face, ugly.
Her shitting face, even uglier.
You're right.
Oh my god, that's good.
Carly, that's a TikTok.
That's a TikTok.
So, follow us on TikTok. We do have a TikTok. It is called This One Time Podcast. But our full title is
This One Time.
We Started a Podcast. Because we've literally hung out. This is our 4th time hanging out. So obviously we were like, we're hilarious. So we started a podcast.
We're just funny as fuck.
We really are hilarious.
It's more so she just wanted me to assist with the pooping story. And then after I tell
really
that,
did.
I'm done.
You're out. Sorry. It's the Carly show after that.
The Carly Show.
Really. Like, actually, how so, like, conceited do I seem? Because I have my own YouTube channel. And I'm starting a different one now because I'm like, obviously the world just hasn't heard enough of me.
No, I think you need to make one more.
I do actually. Actually, okay, so anyways, the poop was big and it hurt. And it can't...
This is ADHD to the finest.
I know.
It's
I'm
so
so bad. I
bad.
can't finish a story before I start another one.
I can't either. I'm bad. I'm really, really bad. And especially at work, my coworkers would be like, can you shut the fuck up and just tell one goddamn story? And
Nope.
I'm like, no.
Actually,
That's not physically possible.
Because I promise, in some way, I'll be able to bring it full circle.
Full circle. Just give me an
Absolutely,
hour and
it's
I'll
easy.
do it.
I just need an hour. Quick hour. There's no such thing as a quick hour. Anyways. So, I thought I was, like, done pooping, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I definitely could go more. But I was kind of like, I don't know that I want to. That shit hurted. And then I was like, no, you got to do it.
You forced her out?
I did. Because I didn't have to, like, force it. But I was like, I want to be done. But I was like, no.
I wish I could do that.
I was like, no, you need to finish her up. Because it's only going to get worse from here.
My bowel movement on Wednesday of school, I clogged the toilet.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, in school.
That's like worst case
In
scenario.
the male staff teacher's bathroom.
Was there like a plunger though?
No, there's not a plunger. No. And so
Why
what am I
not?
supposed to, I couldn't tell you.
What are you
They
supposed
definitely
to do?
need it. No, stop. That was, I can't believe, I haven't clogged a toilet in a hot minute, but.
Oh, I do like every day.
That's very impressive.
I mean, like, I've been told I use a lot of toilet paper.
How do you just crumple or do you fold?
Yeah, no, I crumple.
Oh, I started folding. I like it.
Stop.
I'm serious.
I've heard people that fold, but I've never met someone that's like told me.
I fold.
Damn.
I fold.
Yeah,
I used to be a crumpler and then I was like, you know what?
You're going through a lot of toilet paper.
No, it was more like I just need to grow up.
What? You trying to tell me something?
No. And I also used to stand to wipe.
Oh, I don't.
Well, now I'm a sitter.
I squat.
I'm a sitter now.
I sit and lean.
Yeah, I lean.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm a
yeah,
leaner. Yeah, I'm a leaner now. But, and.
You used to stand?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
That sounds hard.
And it's very hard, especially being 6'4" and like, especially in school when you're like, the stalls are only yay high and your head's
like looking over the top. Hey,
I'm
Joe,
watching
what's up?
watching other people poop. And that's my favorite activity in high school. Oh god, that's so weird.
Wait, stop. One time in high school, so I didn't have a first period, but I would get there early because I needed my parking spot.
I thought you were talking about your menstrual cycle. And I was like, I'm pretty sure all
No, I
girls go through
skipped
a
my
first
first period.
period?
I only had a second one. I decided, no, I don't want one. And then I was like, okay, now.
I decided I only wanted one.
I was like, no.
Or not the first one.
I didn't want the first one. I just wanted the second one. No, so I needed my parking spot. So I would get to school early so I could have my parking spot because everyone like had a parking spot, and if someone took yours,
Oh, I know.
then you could tell everyone just moved like one space next to it. It was so weird. So the entire parking lot was like shifted. Weird. Anyways, so when I would get to school, that was when I had to poop, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Hold it all day? Nope. So I would go into the school to my favorite bathroom that didn't have a lot of like traffic.
Yeah.
Go into the handicap stall. Because we didn't have any wheelchair kids.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have any women in field chair.
Field chairs? Yeah.
Wheelchairs. So I'd always take that stall and take my backpack and everything, of course, in with me. And one time I had this particularly like stinky poop, and some girls that I knew walked into the bathroom and were like gagging over how bad it smelled, and they were like, I'm sorry, I gotta get out of here.
What did you fucking eat? Holy shit.
Probably dairy.
We're both also lactose intolerant.
Very much
Very.
so.
Very.
It's
I had a
bad.
full pint of ice cream last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
I had Starbucks today. You know what though? So one of my cousins, she was like kind of being snide about it. Rachel, if you're watching this, I did not appreciate this.
Yeah, you bitch. Sorry, Rach.
Rachel, I love you. Also, you need to text me. So, I'm like sitting there with a coffee drink and creamer in it and stuff. And she goes, it's like a fancy drink. And she goes, so how's the lactose intolerance going? I'm thinking,
Fuck that.
You know what? Name a single person that's lactose intolerant that doesn't have lactose. And I was like,
every single person eats cheese.
Every single person does.
Cheese is so fucking good.
So good. Cheese burrito?
Cheese burrito.
Sign me up.
Holy shit.
That shit was hitting.
She discovered the cheese burrito in Deadwood.
It was so good. I can't believe I've never had a cheese burrito before.
That is the shit I grew up on.
So
and then
good.
sometimes you'll like put some salsa in it. For those of you watching, a cheese burrito is a regular tortilla, a soft shell tortilla, sprinkled with some cheese around it. And then you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then you just roll her up and she's good to go.
It was so good, and I've never had that before.
It's so good. Sometimes growing up, I would put salsa in there, and that just elevated it. That's
That'd
like,
be really good,
if they were to sell that at a restaurant, that's
I would
gourmet.
buy it.
I would buy it.
I'd get it. Because,
Fuck yeah.
literally, since Deadwood, I've probably thought about cheese burritos every single day. And I'm like, I really want one. But then also I'm like, it's not going to be as good. Because you made every single one that I ate, you made. I never made a single cheese. I might have to switch to my phone at some point.
How am I doing?
So good.
Actually?
No, actually, I think this is funny as hell.
I'm like...
I'm having a good time.
Holy shit.
Oh, wait, sound sync now. I had to get a good clap. No, I think we're just vibing and having fun, so, like...
Good.
I think it's gonna be so funny.
Good, I hope it is.
I think it's going to. Okay, so anyways, getting back to, like, my Rachel story and how she made that comment to me, there's more to it.
Fuck Rachel, you big, white, nasty hoe.
Just kidding. This is for Rachel, you big fat... Remember that voicemail we all memorized? Why? Because it was in every video. So... I look at Rachel and I was like, no, here's the thing. I have one thing with dairy in it every single day because if I stop having dairy, so anyways, getting back to my Rachel story.
Do I need to clap these cheeks?
Don't say that. So. Huh?
Anyways,
so Rachel was like, every time I see you, you have something like with dairy. And I'm like, okay, but I have one thing with dairy every single day because if I don't have, like, if I would, like, cut dairy out of my diet, then when I would have it, the repercussions would be so much worse.
Yeah.
I was like, so that's why I always have something with dairy every single day. And she was like, oh, wait, actually, that makes sense. I was like, actually, every now and then I say something intelligent, so.
I'm not intelligent at all.
Me neither. And you're teaching the youth of America.
I'm teaching the youth of America.
Sound sync now. Oh,
that was
really
good.
Okay, just so she doesn't have a conniption, let's segue into what we're gonna be talking about today. Actually, it's not like we're gonna be talking about anything. We're just gonna be reading like petty stories from Reddit. Love Reddit. So, what's the pettiest thing you've ever done?
The pettiest thing I've
Or
ever
like
done.
said, I guess too, would count.
Okay.
Wait, did I move my camera a little bit?
I don't know.
Does it kind of look moved?
Yeah, it does look a little moved.
It's
looks
gotta
like
be
you're-
more on me.
Yeah, come on.
This is about me. I think it's like right there. Okay. Okay, pettiest thing you've ever done or said.
Pettiest thing. Hang on, sorry.
I know.
Cross my legs for this one.
These mics are like super sensitive though, so I also might have turned it up.
Turn it up.
Turn it up, so.
The pettiest thing I've ever done. So one time, my little sister and I, Carolyn, I hope you're watching this.
She'll get the link.
She'll get the link. Link in bio. Anyways, we were very upset with our dad. My dad is extremely religious, way more than the average person is, and he has this like very big fear of the KKK and Freemasons. And so my sister and I had just got done watching Pretty Little Liars, and we thought it was a grand idea to imitate A. So we devised this little scheme where we were going to leave a letter in our mailbox for my dad. And the letter said, "We are coming, we are watching." And then it had the symbol of like the Freemasons. And
oh my god. Did you
Yeah.
spell it coming with a K? Because that would have been funny.
we didn't, but we like
K. That would have been
we
really funny.
that's a missed opportunity.
Sorry,
on our
okay,
part.
next time.
Next time. Dad, if you're watching this, we are coming. With a K.
So did he actually thought the letter was like real?
Yeah, he thought it was real, and then he
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
like the same day he got the letter, he was like pacing back and forth in our house, and like Carolyn and I both lived in the downstairs, and we heard him pacing and like yelling, like he was shitting his pants. He was so scared.
I can't believe he thought that shit was real.
Well, my dad has been like following this, or like thinking that people are watching him and following him for the past like 20 years.
So he's like, it's finally happening.
Exactly, it's finally happening.
It's coming to a head.
Yes. So I'd say that's probably the most petty thing I've ever done.
That is like, wait, so did you guys ever like tell him it was you?
No.
What?
No, and we still won't to this day. And none of our other siblings know.
So did he just eventually like forget about it because nothing happened, or is he?
No, he's still on it. Whenever I go
Stop.
home, he's still on it.
He still says like.
Yes, he is scared.
You have to.
Yeah.
That is
And-
wild. Honestly, though, if my dad made me mad, that sounds like something I would do.
That extreme.
Well, no. No, actually, I'm scared of my dad, so.
Yeah. We're not gonna get into my daddy issues.
Not yet. Not in today's episode. This
Not in
is our
today's
first episode.
Fuck.
That's.
It's almost
Well,
unbelievable.
now he knows.
I don't think he's gonna watch this.
Okay. And maybe it's better that he doesn't.
It's 100%.
Because would he be mad at you?
I don't think I'd be invited to family Easter.
Stop.
Yeah. He'd be so mad.
Well, think how many people he's, like, told that story to.
No, he keeps it secret.
Oh, he doesn't tell people?
No, he doesn't know who he can trust.
Oh my God.
I'm like being
That's
gas.
like how bad it is. Like
That's
you
how bad
can't
it is.
Just,
Yeah.
oh my
So
gosh.
like
he would never trust you again. Then I bet.
no, he wouldn't.
Oh my gosh.
I know. We're airing it online.
That is so funny on the internet where it's safe. So, I have a story. It's not that bad now. It's like really juvenile because I was like 5.
This is gonna be good.
No, stupid. So, okay, Dad, like I said, you're probably not watching this. Mom, don't show this to him. So one time when I was 5, I was a picky eater growing up, and like it really annoyed my parents.
Was it because of your lactose intolerance?
Actually, you wanna know something?
Yeah.
I've been lactose intolerant since I was a literal infant. When I would drink...
So you couldn't have milk?
No, when I would drink milk, my burps would smell like farts. And I had like a really upset tummy, and I would just scream and cry all night long. So my mom would have to like drive me around till like 4 a.m. Then I'd finally like be able to probably like farted it out, and then would like go back to sleep. So yeah, like seriously, since I was...
Holy shit. It's recording now.
Now it is. Okay, now we'll do... At least now we can see each other, or see ourselves. I don't like that it's like flipped though and I look disgusting. Anyways. Okay. Sound.
My big
We actually don't have to do a sound sync because it's using this audio.
sound sync.
That was good.
I can do a better clap. Clap on the cheeks. Anyways. Don't want my big toes in there.
Not for free anyways.
Not for free.
Not for free. That's Patreon content.
I'd show my toes to some.
I would too, honestly, if we're being like so for real. Yeah.
For real. I would show my
BFFR.
I'd show my toes for some money.
I would
I'm
too.
broke.
Same. Anyways, so I don't know how much you got of my story, but where I was saying I was a picky eater growing up.
You were a very picky eater growing up.
Super picky. And it like made my parents so mad because I either just...
Do I just look awkward?
I know, I almost don't like that we can look over and like see ourselves.
Yeah, maybe it's just me.
But that's why I'm like facing you, so I don't look over there because I like, ugh.
My back hurts. Hang on. Hang on. You...
Do you have like a lumbar pillow?
Huh?
Do you have like a lumbar?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. So you're not that old.
No. Just gotta whip her out, though.
Huh? Oh. Whip out a tip.
Again, I'd whip out a tip for some money.
I mean.
Side note, I just played like 3 hours of volleyball. So I'm tired. I'm fucking tired.
That's way more physical activity than I did today.
Yeah, I'm physically really great. In more ways than one. Again, for those of you watching.
All 3 of you.
All 3 of you.
Ugh. My God. So.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready to expose yourself to the world?
Like in those documentaries.
And the documentaries, yes.
And they stand there like, I'm ready to talk about it.
You're ready to talk.
So ready to talk about it.
Tell your story.
Okay, so anyways.
Tell your side.
This is my side of the story. My dad probably doesn't even remember this. So, they're sitting down at supper. I don't like vegetables. To this day, I like carrots. That's green beans with some cheese. Great, but that's pretty much it.
Anything covered in cheese is so good.
Yeah.
I love cheese.
Broccoli? No. I hate broccoli. I know we've talked about this, and I fucking hate broccoli. Broccoli can eat shit.
I'm a broccoli stan. Fucking love broccoli.
I just watched an episode of The Office where Michael like eats a chunk of broccoli, and I'm like,
I could do that.
Ew. So anyways, my mom made like mixed vegetables, and one of them was cauliflower. Now I'm like 5, and I don't think I had cauliflower up until that point. I just like never ate it. So I left it on my plate because I'm like, I'm not fucking eating that, even though I've never tried it in my life. My dad got so mad at me and was like, you can't get down from the table until you eat that.
My dad would pull that shit too.
My dad would do that all the time. Fast forward to eating disorder. So, just kidding. I'm kidding. So anyways, I'm like, you know what? You are gonna win the war. Absolutely, you will win this war. But this battle, guess what? I got all night, son. I can sit here as long as I have to. In my mind, I'm like, fine, I'll sit here. I don't care. So I'm sitting there, and time ticks by. I'm just like, I don't care. I can entertain myself with my own mind. And my dad has to sit there with me because he needs to enforce it because my mom will let me get down at a certain point. So my dad's like, no, you have to eat that. He's like getting mad at me. And he was like, Carly, eat it right now. I'm like, no. And he's getting increasingly more mad. And I'm like scared of my dad. So I'm like, okay, fine. So in my mind, I'm mentally preparing because I'm like, you know what I'm going to do?
Huh.
I'm going to throw up on this table.
Shut up. You are ballsy as fuck.
My dad has the weakest stomach of anybody that I know. Like, he is so, like, talking about this. If I told him this story today, he would be like, stop, at the mention of throw up. Because it'll send him running to the bathroom. He'll throw up. So I'm like, and I know that, and I'm 5. I'm like, guess what, buddy?
You're in for a rude awakening.
You are in for a real treat. So, my dad's forcing me to eat it. I have like one thing of broccoli in my mouth, and I remember vividly thinking, oh, this actually isn't that bad. But, am I gonna let him know that? Fuck no.
No.
No, I'm gonna win this. Like, I've got this. So I started doing what I think is logical. Start gagging. Yep, start gagging. Like, I can actually think myself into like a real gag. So, I'm a very talented kid. So, I start gagging, and my mom is telling my dad to stop it because I'm going to throw up. And he's like, no, she is going to eat every single piece of cauliflower. And I'm sitting there pretending to gag. And my mom's like, okay, Jess, if she throws up, you have to clean it up. And he goes, fine, get down. And I'm like, deuces. just run away.
Eat cauliflower.
Just not eat cauliflower. And in my mind, I'm like, this isn't like actually that bad. Like, it doesn't really have much of a taste. I'm like, oh, this really isn't that bad. And I'm like, I can't let him know that.
You're ballsy.
You're good. It's like, I have control over this. I was like, guess who's gonna win this one, buddy? Me. And guess who did?
You won the fucking war.
I did. It was so funny.
So have you done that to this day to your dad?
No, that was the only time I ever did it. And I think then he kind of like knew like maybe she
can't be
like,
don't test her.
Yeah, because she will
throw
I would have. I was like mentally preparing myself, like getting ready to like figure out how to actually get myself to like throw up because I'm like dry heaving and everything.
On the plate of cauliflower just to not eat cauliflower. That makes sense.
Yep, because I'm like, I'm not going to. It was so funny, like, and I think about it often. I'm like, God damn, that was funny.
God, you.
It was so dumb though.
No, I think it's genius.
But I was like, I'm so tired of them making me eat stuff that I don't want to eat, and
I wish I would have had the balls.
I honestly like.
If I was
thinking about it now, I'm like, why did you do that? Your dad would have beat the shit out of you.
You know what? One of these times we need to tell stories about the stupid things that we would do when we were kids. Because holy shit.
I've so many dumb things. Like, I did dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, Brenda was dumb. Brenda was unintellectual.
I was such a dumb kid. The fact that I'm alive today is like amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I deserve to be in jail. I deserve jail time.
Honestly, I just deserve to be dead. One time I got locked in a vehicle.
My parents locked me in a vehicle, and it was over 100 degrees.
No, I did it to myself. By accident. So now when people are like, check your cars, make sure, like...
How did you lock yourself in a vehicle?
It was a really old, like, 15-passenger van that we had that didn't have AC to begin with.
Just like Deadwood.
Just like Deadwood. Literally,
so did it give you a little bit of PTSD?
A little bit. But that one was newer than the one we had. We had, carpet and...
You got the OGs.
Yeah, like, straight, like, cloth seats, like, super... It was ugly. And it was red.
I love those.
She was cute. So, I don't know what it was, but with, like, old vehicles, you could... like, when you locked it, you couldn't unlock it from, like, the inside. Like, I tried to unlock it, like, pull up the lock, it wouldn't go. So I was locked in there for, honestly, probably, like, 20 to 30 minutes, like, in the sun, middle of summer,
burning up.
Mm-hmm. And I remember being so hot and so scared that I couldn't get out because I was like, what do I do now? So I just ended up just kind of like sitting in there. I was like, well, my dad was inside the house and I was parked in the driveway. And my
Were you like banging on the wall or on the thing? Like,
yeah, I was like on the window. I was like,
yeah,
he's got to hear me. No, never heard me. So, because my sister and I were in there playing, and then she got out because my dad came out and told us to get out, and I was like, okay, just like give me a second. And then the door shut.
So why did your sister call for help?
No, she was inside with my dad.
Oh, she needed to be in the AC.
Yeah, she did.
That was more important.
Well, actually, no, my dad's against AC, so we don't like turn on the AC when he's like home.
Couldn't be me. I
know,
sweat.
same. She's a sweater.
I'm a hands sweaty, feet sweaty,
Armpits spaghetti.
Definitely.
My
sweaty.
hand is like sweaty on the mic.
Yeah.
But we are having. Anyways, it's still going.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. So, anyways, locked in the vehicle. Also, it was so dumb. And then my dad came out. And he was like mad at me that I got locked in this van.
Why?
Probably. He was probably actually scared because I could have died, but heat stroke. Got too hot, dehydrated. I didn't have water. Like nothing. I was just That was really dumb now that I think about it and stuff. I'm just like, but yeah, he came on. He was like mad at me, and I was like, "Excuse me, sir. I couldn't get the door unlocked. Like, I'm so sorry." He probably doesn't even remember that, but I do. It's a poor memory.
Poor memory.
They're
just the weirdest things that are ingrained in my brain. It's just weird.
Yeah, and it's like I can see it happening to myself too.
I can too.
Like I see myself. I think I was wearing like a white shirt that day.
You know, do you think that when we die, do you think that we're gonna see our whole life?
I kind of hope so.
I want to see my life because it'll be like a movie.
Same, because there's some memories from my childhood that I remember so vividly, and then like there's just like whole years where I'm like I don't know what happened.
What the fuck happened? Yeah.
Like
that's
even in like middle school.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't know. Yeah. I couldn't tell you anything about like middle school. I hated it and I didn't like it, but like
school is my favorite thing.
Couldn't be me.
And that's why I'm a teacher.
You gotta close the yearbook.
I need to close the fucking yearbook back.
No, I hated like middle school and high school actually too. I hated high school too.
I loved it.
I did not. I was like quiet and I don't really talk to anybody.
I got bullied in middle school, and then in 8th grade I became the bullier.
Good for you.
I was really proud
your
of myself.
Villain.
It was my villain era.
Damn.
It's my rep era. The Swifties will get it.
Oh, Swifties that get it? My dad's a Swiftie.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he would steal my sister or the
1989.
Yeah, he would steal that CD.
God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You should ask him what his favorite song is.
I know, I should. Actually,
there's only one correct answer.
Which one?
Style.
I don't even know.
I can't sing it. I always.
Oh yeah, we'll get demonetized. Yeah. Because you'll sing it too well. YouTube will be like, this bitch, we know what song you're singing.
Sing it all too well.
Oh!
I hate myself.
That was good. No, I like that. That was really good.
I hate myself for saying that.
No, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just a 10-minute.
Anyways, so that was our segue into...
Segue. 30 minutes later.
We're like over 30 minutes. We're like into probably 40 minutes.
Holy shit.
No, we talk so much, but I love that. Okay, so I moved these into my recently deleted. Don't know why. So we're gonna be reading like petty stories from Reddit because, God, I love these. I
love Reddit.
They're so good. Okay, so this first one, it's not like super funny, but it's just kind of like, oh my God. Okay. So the title is, going to deduct $125 from my final paycheck? That'll cost you.
What the fuck?
Okay. Once upon a time, I was a travel agent and accepted a job at a small family-run agency in Austin. Both owners also worked there along with their daughter, and they were not good managers. They were also really cheap bastards. When I joined, I brought the agency a ton of business, including a very big corporate account. When I'd finally had enough of all the stupid inter-office conflict, I applied and got a job at another agency where I had always wanted to work and gave 2 weeks' notice. Instead, I was summarily? Yeah, I can't say that. Escorted out of the door within minutes of giving my notice. This was back in the medieval days when We all had a Rolodex where we kept our important contacts, and the owners refused to allow me to take it with me, which is like kind of standard. Like not to take that information with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's like not weird.
When you said medieval days, I immediately thought of like suit and armor.
I did too. I hate when people use that because I'm like, oh okay, like knights and shit. Okay.
And so I was like thinking, she's a travel agent.
Like back.
And
you want to go to the next town over?
Literally.
That'll take you a week of travel. Let me line it up.
So I'm like,
this guy, this tree.
I'm trying to imagine it in my mind.
Ugh,
I'm gonna imagine.
That would be a funny, actually, sitcom. Travel agents.
We should, we just need to create a bunch of things. I think that's what.
No, we got a lot of shit moving forward, guys. We got a lot of stuff in the works. Be ready for it.
Short film.
Yep, sitcom.
At
this podcast.
This podcast. At this point, we're gonna become pop stars.
We totally are. I love that for us.
Yeah, I do too.
What if like one day we have a big falling out though? We gotta stay together though for the business.
Just for the business.
Even though if we hate each other, we'll still be like.
ADHD brain.
Yeah. Yep.
Did we talk about Sister Squad?
We did.
How obsessed I am.
Deadwood.
We're both obsessed, correct?
I love Sister Squad.
Yeah,
those videos were so fun.
You had just gotten done watching them.
I was watching Emma Chamberlain's old videos again, and like you never get done watching them because I go back all the time and rewatch them.
That's so good.
I love the Vegas one.
The Vegas one is
so good.
Which one is? Yeah, Vegas is my favorite.
For
sure.
And then I love when Emma moves to LA and they're like, "Oh, we need to teach you how to be an LA girl." That's so good.
What's the one? I think it's the one where they go to the haunted house. I love that one.
That one is good.
I want to go to a haunted house. Okay.
Oh, we'll go this fall.
Okay, good. I don't think I've ever been to a haunted house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we have the haunted fort at Fort Lincoln.
Well, so, I want to shit my pants. Like, that's how scared I want to
be.
So
I promise you won't, but...
Damn it.
Please, it's a haunted fort. I had friends that did it. That were like the scary people in it.
Damn it.
I know. But it's still fun. We'll do it. We'll podcast.
High schoolers? Scary.
Literally, just plop me down in any high school. Terrifying.
Not gonna say
Not
anything.
for you, but...
No.
For me, I'd be like... I don't like driving behind a bus. So I'm like, those kids at the back of the bus are for sure making fun of me.
They make fun of me. I know they make fun of me. They point at me and they're like... I'm like, fuck you.
Guess what? Who's still in high school?
Yep.
You. Okay.
Me as well.
Oh yeah, you too. Sorry.
Close the fucking yearbook, Brandon. Anyways, ADHD.
Anyways, I knew the names and numbers of all the clients that I wanted to take with me anyway. Whatever. I had worked there for 2 years by this point, and 8 months prior, the owners had sent me a familiarization trip, which was a pretty customary way to allow an agent to experience a destination in order to better sell it. Yeah. So, like, you, as an agent, go stay at, like, a resort or whatever.
Sure.
I had to, like, kind of think about it when I was reading this. I was like, what the fuck is that? But now I know. I know a girl that is a travel agent now, and she's constantly on going on, like,
I'd love
vacations.
to be a travel agent. I'd love
My
that.
aunt is one. She has her own, like, business.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Or, excuse me, not my aunt, my cousin. Anyways.
I want to do that.
Okay, I'll give you her contact info.
You don't actually have to. It's just a dream. It's a fascination of mine.
It's just, you know what though, when this blows up, we're going to be taking trips all the fucking time.
We need to.
And we'll start a travel vlog.
Shut the fuck
up. Channel.
We need a travel vlog.
I do that. Channel. So, oh my god, we got like 3 sentences through this story here. Okay, so I've had 2 or 3 spring breaks ago, my friend and I went to Duluth, Minnesota.
Yeah.
So even colder fucking place than here. And, well, it was colder that week than it was here. So I drive to Grand Forks to meet up with my friend.
Yeah.
Because she's going to UND. And then we drive to Duluth together. And we just spend, like, the weekend there, kind of. It's
cute little weekend vacay.
Yeah, it was, like, super fun. So I did a video for each day of the trip. So I did, like, travel day, whatever.
Yeah.
Grand Forks to Duluth.
Sure.
That one gets viewed all the time. It doesn't have a ton of views, but it pops up. And that was from, like, 3 years ago. And it pops up all the time in my, like, recently watched videos. Like, on my stats on YouTube, I can see what people are watching. And that one pops up all the time. And people will comment, like, oh, I used to live in Grand Forks. And I'm like, oh, that's probably why it popped up on your, like, Explore page all the time.
So just because it's Grand Forks?
I think so.
They're probably thinking of Forks, Washington, or
So
Oregon.
we're also going to be taking a vacation there at some point.
Yeah, that's
like
fine.
us, we are.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
amazing.
I
I love Twilight.
Very down. Yeah, I've never seen Twilight.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll watch it. Don't worry.
I just know that that's where the people are from.
Yeah, that is actually probably what they think, though. Now that I think about it.
The vampires. I've never seen it.
Okay, we'll watch it. It's okay. It's so much. It's such a good movie. It's so bad, but it's so good. Like the movie itself is horrible, but it's so good.
My sister had the Twilight books. My dad made her burn them. I think my dad's a pyrotechnic.
I think he is too. What the fuck? Actually, my mom was super against like wizards,
Was
so I
this a
never.
Waverly Place? So you couldn't watch them? Or
No,
Harry Potter?
I did watch that, but she didn't like Harry Potter, so I couldn't read Harry Potter.
That was also how my parents were as well.
Yeah,
And I love Harry Potter. I watch it like once a season.
So now I've seen like some of the movies and stuff.
Just
I'm
some?
like, oh, it's so good. Yeah. I was watching The Prisoner of Alcatraz. Yeah. I'm pretty positive that light means it's still recording, but anyways,
The
yeah.
green light that I said recording.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're gonna hope for the best.
Or that it's like still seen. Anyways, okay. Yeah. So I was up to that one and then like, but I was watching it during the day and it's a super dark movie.
Yeah.
So I like couldn't see my screen.
No, you gotta watch them at like. I'm at 2 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Shades closed. Blanket on me. Popcorn popped.
She's popping.
I got my Diet Coke. I'm ready to go.
That's funny.
And then I just binge watch them.
I should do that.
I'm a
actually.
binger.
Oh, me too.
It's bad.
Same. Don't care. I don't have anything else going on. So.
Anyways, back to Reddit.
Anyways, back to my story. Okay. As I had never skied before, they sent me to Crest Butte for 4 days. The entire trip cost them $125, which included my airline ticket, shuttle, lodging, ski pass, equipment, and 1 morning of beginner lessons. Meals were on me, which was fine. When I received my last paycheck, they had written on the stub that they had deducted the $125. What the fuck?
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's so messed up. Again, whatever. I immediately spent the entire morning calling everyone that I had ever worked with there, whether I really enjoyed working with them or not. If they had spent money with me, they got a call.
So she charged them all?
No, she just called everybody.
Oh, and did what? What'd she say?
And just told them that she was switching agencies.
Bitch.
Because remember, they kept her Rolodex, so she couldn't do that. So she couldn't take her clients with her, but she... Or they, I guess, they doesn't say if it's a male or female, but they knew everyone's number
Contact
and
info.
name and who she had worked with, so she called them and let them know anyways that she was switching agencies. That's the...
Good for her.
I know, it's so good. Okay.
Good for her.
Okay, hold on a second.
God, that's awesome.
Okay, so whether I enjoyed working with them or not, they got a call. Everyone. Okay. The big account, of course, came with me along with 99% of the clientele, including those clients that I had developed through the last agency. Ran into the American Airlines rep at a function about 6 months later, and he told me that the owner had whined and complained that I costed him $250,000 in that time period alone. All for a measly $125.
Oh.
So if they would have just paid her, she would have been like, hey, out.
Can you imagine?
No, but I love it. That's so much extra work. But also, honestly, time and effort mean nothing if you're being petty.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Absolutely.
Literally, so
Holy shit.
I have a degree in graphic design, and so there was this photo that I wanted to enter into like an art show or something, and
Yeah.
the photo had like power lines in it. And my teacher was like, "Oh, this would be so cool if it didn't have power lines, but like I think it'd be more effort than it's worth to take them out." And I was like, "What now?" I kid you not, I probably spent 5 hours taking those power lines out of a photo because it was the sky as the background.
Yeah.
And the gradient in the sky is so gradual, it's impossible almost to edit stuff out of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard. Spent 5 hours getting rid of those power lines just because
Good
they told me
God.
that it would be more effort than it was actually worth for the photo. I was like, guess what, buddy? Power line's gone.
Power line's gone.
Yeah, anyways.
Gradient
But,
there.
yep, I spent probably 5 hours doing that.
Good
just
for you.
to be petty.
Good for you.
She's a petty bitch. Oh, this one is so funny.
Okay. Hit me with it.
Mother-in-law peed me off. I thought it was a typo. I thought it was supposed to say pissed me off, but no, it does. It's supposed to say peed me off.
Peed, like as in piss.
Yes. Yep. Oh, she's good. Okay, quick edit just to thank you all for your punny responses. Replies are even funnier than the post. I love it. Okay. About 9 months ago, I went no contact with my mother-in-law after she behaved so unforgivably awfully. She caused my husband to have a nervous breakdown requiring months of therapy and medication. My husband went extremely low contact. How do you go low contact
Is your
with
mom? That's
Right?
his mom.
That's his mom. He visited her on her birthday and at Christmas, but he asked her repeatedly not to contact him. She changed to her abusive tactics, and her current game now is to text him to say how much she misses him. Not me or the grandchild, but never mind. And when he doesn't reply, he never does, the next text is a demand for him to return some random item she gave us that we've had for years.
Fuck that.
I'd be like, just...
A gift is a gift.
Exactly. I don't think it's okay to ask for a gift back.
Fuck no, it's not.
Like, even if you break up with someone, it's not okay to be like, oh, can I have that back?
No.
Like, it's not a loan because we're dating.
I still wear my ex's stuff.
That's amazing. I would too.
like-
I don't care.
The stuff that she gave me.
Yeah, I would too. Who cares? Shit is shit. So, last month, when he didn't reply, she demanded her towel rail back. An old rickety wooden thing that we've had for years, and she has no room for it. Yes. She knows we use it as it matches our bathroom aesthetic. Old and rickety, lol. Whatever. Well, I was fed up with her, so I went around the house and boxed up every darn thing I could find that had been given/lent to us. Baking tins, books, random mugs, whatever.
So petty.
This next line has me so fair. No, it's so...
Make that a fucking boomerang.
No, this next sentence is so unexpected. Then, I urinated on her towel rail. It's wooden. Yep, really well. I even soaked some cotton wool and left it in the cracks in the paint so it would soak through into the wood.
Not the crack.
The crack. Yes, the crack.
Oh my god.
I was hoping that the scent of my piss would send her new puppies into a peeing frenzy. I don't know if it did, but I like to imagine it. That's all. She peed me off, so I peed her on her things. I haven't told my husband, but it's too funny not to share.
Oh my god.
XX.
Could you imagine being that
No.
petty?
To deal with my own urine?
No.
Way. Absolutely not,
Fuck
but
no.
I mad respect that she did.
Mad fucking respect. I've thought about shitting on things.
Stop.
I'm serious.
I've never come, like, that close to...
No. Well, yeah. But, like, if I was pissed off enough, like, I wouldn't pee. Like, that's too minuscule. If I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go hard.
It's too minuscule?
Yeah. Do you like that word?
Yeah, I do, actually. Minuscule?
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's like my brain. Not much going on up there.
Vibes.
But if I was gonna piss somebody off and be really, really petty, I'm gonna shit. I'm a big shitter though, so. Huge shitter.
That's funny.
Huge pooper.
Yeah, same.
But
But-
to piss on someone's
I know.
stuff,
No, I know.
that's insane.
Crazy, right?
Oh my god.
Also, I just had the screenshot pulled up, so it was like this. I thought it was 8:27. Like the time. I was just like, no fucking way, I've been here for 4 hours. It's
And
only
it's
6.
still light out.
Yeah, it's only 6.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because it was the screenshot. So see, like, the screenshot,
Oh,
like,
good
takes
God.
the time. That freaked me out. I was gonna be like,
That's a long time.
that's a long time. Anyways.
Good God.
To
Can you imagine, like, genuinely, like, just being that pissed off and petty?
No, absolutely not. There's no way I would ever do that.
But when you think about it, like, we pee outside.
Yeah.
I guess it's God's creation.
I mean, it really is. Although, you know what's weird is, like, female urine,
Yeah.
like, kills grass and stuff.
Toxic.
But male urine makes it grow, like, more luscious. So, like, what the fuck?
What does that say about men?
Stop. This just turns into an Andrew Tate podcast. Men are better because when we pee on stuff.
I hate Andrew
I do
Tate.
too. I can't stand that guy. No, because one time I like had to pee outside, So I like pee next to a tree.
Girls have to squat when they pee, don't they?
Yeah, it's uncomfortable, but whatever. You do what you gotta do. The amount of times that I peed on the back of my pants as a kid.
You know, this is gonna be like this is very irrational. Irrational fear of mine is that if I were a girl, I would be, and if I had to pee outside, I would always get scared of getting like poison ivy.
Oh yeah.
On your hoo-ha.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest irrational fear of mine. Or like if I'm camping and I find poison ivy, like what happens if it goes near my asshole?
Oh, but yeah, so okay. I told you about the one time like I stood in poison ivy by accident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's just Dawn dish soap. Just scrub your booty. You're fine.
Booty hole.
Just scrub your booty hole.
The booty hole.
So when you're in the shower, do you like scrub your butt crack and stuff?
Yeah. If you don't, that's disgusting.
There's some guys that just don't.
Can you imagine that, scrubbing your asshole? Also,
No.
considering I like poop probably consistently 4 to 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely need to do that.
So you know what's funny is like as a kid I didn't because I was like, the water runs down there, it's fine.
Even as a kid, I knew that
That's probably when I should have been the most.
it needed to be cleaned.
I didn't. I was like, the water runs down there. I don't need to. It's fine.
No, you need to scrub that shit with soap and water.
Now, of course, now I do. But I mean, like as a kid, I was just like, whatever.
Why do guys think it's weird to scrub your asshole? Guys, it's not weird to scrub your asshole.
No, it's not. It's basic
Scrub
hygiene.
your
It's
assholes.
Literally. Like.
It's not that hard. You put soap and you put a towel or a loofah.
Yeah.
Or even.
Literally, even just like a rag.
Doesn't matter.
It can be your shop rag. Just make sure it doesn't have oil on it. But literally, grab your shop rag.
Honestly, anything's better than nothing.
Than just not. I know. I told my dad that. I asked him. I was like, when you're in the shower, do you like scrub your booty hole, right? He was like, yeah. And I was like, some guys don't.
That's disgusting. That's the biggest ick I've ever heard of.
It's. Anyways.
That makes me want to throw up. And like especially,
we know.
especially,
I'll pretend.
Yeah, we know that Carly can gag on command. Huge gagger.
She's gaggy.
She's gaggy. Oh fuck! What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
Washing your butthole is like a big ick, or not? I guess.
I forgot. It'll come to me.
I love that. So, on to our next story. I have this one and then another one that's like funny because you're a teacher. So, okay. They're all kind of funny, but
I think anything's funny.
I laugh at the dumbest shit.
I know.
Okay, so this one is Entitled Sister Demands Bathroom, and so do I. Back when I lived with my dad, we only had one bathroom for the whole family. My little sister was my dad's and stepmom's child, so she was beyond spoiled and favorited. I would literally get grounded for using her chocolate milk mix to make myself chocolate milk. Since my dad caves for anything she whines about, she always gets what she wants, and she has an entitled, snobby attitude because of it. She demanded for me to get out of the bathroom when I was in under 4 minutes. She wanted to argue through the door, making it seem like she's top priority in the house. I said, I'll be out in 1 minute. She huffed and stomped away because she didn't get what she wanted. Boo-hoo. I used that minute to lather the floor with conditioner. Once I carefully stepped out of the bathroom, I called her name and said I was out. I hear her running to the bathroom dramatically, and then thud. Probably the most satisfying thing I've ever felt. I didn't actually think it would work, but she was running, which most definitely helped.
Dumb fuck. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, even if I got in trouble for like doing that to the floor and I had to clean it up, I'd be like,
it's worth it
whatever.
at that point.
Don't care.
Fuck that bitch.
I thought that was so funny.
When I was younger, we used to do stuff like that to my younger brother.
Did you really?
Yeah, my sister and I. My sister and I were like best friends with each other, and we'd like still. I mean, up until our most recent argument, we like we've been best friends. But anyways, she like there was one time we were mopping and my little brother's dumb. He's dumber than I am, I think.
I love that.
And
I love
he
a dumb
like
sibling.
we did something pretty similar to that, except instead of using conditioner, we just used fucking Dawn dish soap, and we not sprayed it. We like put it all over the floor, and then we watched him walk in the house and the kitchen, which was not carpet.
It's like a hardwood.
Yeah, it was hardwood, and slipped and fell, knocked his noggin.
Stop.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. We were evil.
Were your parents home when you did that?
Honestly, I can't remember. But what
It's
I do
normally when they're not.
normally not. No, I do remember the thud though.
I'm sure.
It was great.
You know what's funny is like I wish we could have stuff like that on video from like our childhood, but also I'm like we probably wouldn't have done that if we did.
You think so?
Probably not.
I feel like I would.
I don't think I would have. There was a lot of dumb shit that I did, and then
I was a little fucking asshole.
I was just I was honestly just like happy to be living life.
I was a moron.
Yeah, same.
I wish I got to see a video, like a movie, a montage of my life.
Well, just die, and then you probably will.
Basically.
Just like,
Oh,
I just came for the movie.
fuck around, find out. I'll let you know.
Cause like my sister was kind of the mean older sister and would like do stuff to like set me up. To like make me have an accident or look dumb or you know what I mean. And I was just kind of oblivious and like along for the ride.
Again, I was the bully.
Yeah.
I was
your little brother. Like
Yeah.
that was me in my house.
You know what? He gained a lot of
Life experience,
perseverance. Also a lot of broken arms and like different body parts were broken. Like he went through the ringer. So
Poor guy.
Anthony, I'm very sorry, but also not sorry at all.
Also, I don't regret any of
No
it.
regrets at all because it made me who I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
A
I mean, there's something to be said
raging
for that.
asshole.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. I am a raging asshole.
I don't think so. I mean, I've been on some trips with you and stuff, and I don't get that vibe because, like, when there's difficulties amongst the group, like, you don't really say anything about it. You're just kind of mad and kind of pissy at within yourself.
Yeah.
But you don't, like...
Well, I think now I'm, like, a lot different, but, like, if we would have been, like, back, like, first, if we would have started taking trips, like, back when I first started college, I would have been an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have said something about it. It would have been bad. But, thank God, I grew.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank goodness for growth.
Yeah, growth mindset.
Growth. And now you're a teacher. Now that's a perfect segue
That's
into our next
literally
story.
all that I teach is growth mindset.
Yeah, it really is actually.
It's fucking stupid.
You're making a difference.
Hate my job. Just kidding. I actually do love it.
Yeah, you
I
seem
love
like
those
you do.
kids. Why did I make that face? Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete all that.
No, we're keeping that in. Anyways, next story. It's called Dead Phone.
Dead phone.
Dead phone.
Good God.
I worked as a substitute teacher at a school that had a no cell phone usage in class policy. If you were caught, you had to surrender the phone to the teacher when asked or get written up for defiance if you refused. To make sure this policy worked, the teachers were required to give the phone back when the class was dismissed. So the total effect for the student was to not have their cell phone until the end of the class. Man, when I had my shit taken away, it was all day. And if it was on a Friday, you get it Monday.
I basically went to boarding school and...
Yeah.
Exactly. So we didn't have that luxury. If we had our phones, detention.
Oh, damn, I never...
Get sent to Mr. Flood's office. He was our dean of students and he was an asshole. He was the biggest asshole. He's the reason why I am an asshole now.
Oh my gosh, just because he was like... just mean.
Yeah, he was an asshole. How many times can I say asshole in a sentence? Holy shit.
Yeah,
No, he was the biggest dick I've ever met in my life. But lots of life lessons on what not to do. So Tom Flood, I'm calling you out on the podcast. You're an asshole. I hate you.
I hope he sees this.
I really hope he sees this.
Me too.
I really do.
Yeah, I have one teacher, Mrs. Furter. Shoot. Hated her so much. She was the reason I ended up hating school from 4th grade on.
Yeah.
Loved school until 4th grade.
You know, I wish we could go back in time because, holy shit, school back in the day, easy. Easy as shit. But then when I got to, like, 6th grade, that's when everything changed.
Same. Middle school, I was dumb as shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, up until then, I was, like, on the smarter end of the class. But then middle school, and I was, like, out. I was, like, I've peaked.
Middle school, I also peaked in the... Well, I didn't peak in middle school. Fuck, no, I didn't.
That would be tragic.
That was tragic.
I like to think I'm still on my incline.
You know...
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Actually,
I'm
right
definitely on the decline, so...
This is my peaked moment right here. Tomorrow, it goes downhill. And I can't wait.
Yeah. Actually, no, you have to wait till 2024.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's my peak year.
Correct.
Then 2025...
Downhill. Decline.
She's out for the count. Okay, so one day I was assigned to sub for a teacher who was known to be very strict. In her notes, she named a student who frequently broke the rule and to keep an eye on her. 3 minutes into class, I saw the student's eyes looking down into her crotch and smiling. Literally. I waited, moved into a position where I could see the phone, and told her to hand it over. At first, she refused, saying she was just holding it in her hand. Idiot. The class giggled. Oh, that would piss me off. I asked again and she complied after turning off the power. It needs my finger.
Oh, shat.
There you go. Okay. After turning off the power, muttering fat fucker after I walked away. That's kind of funny.
The amount of times kids call me something like out of pocket, just the craziest shit.
It's gonna be hard not to be like, excuse me, say that again?
Yeah, it's funny. I laugh with them.
Oh, do you?
Absolutely.
And be like, you know what? You're right, actually.
I shouldn't laugh, but I do laugh. It is a toxic trait. Anyways, sorry.
It is what it is.
Again,
what are you gonna do? I mean,
the ADHD is coming out again.
So, causing the class to giggle. Rather than confront her on that, I simply put her phone on my desk in a location next to my keyboard, out of sight from the class, and pressed the power button. The petty revenge. For most of the next hour, whenever I was at my desk, I would serendipitously. I don't think I said that right. Anyways.
Serendipity.
See? Fucking hard. Don't use big words, please. Keep touching the screen to keep it lit up. By the time class ended, the phone was out of power. And this was the first class of the day in a school with no charging stations. That is so funny.
What a bitch.
It's so good.
That's awesome.
When the bell rang, she rushed up to me demanding her phone. I was at the classroom door letting the students out, but told her to just grab it from my desk. She did and was trying to turn it on as she walked by me out of the class, showing me who was boss. I smiled and told her to have a nice day. I love it so much.
I want to do that to a kid someday.
It's so funny. Like,
we need no phone policies.
You don't have one?
No.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we need no phone policies because it is just the phones have gotten to be so much of an issue. Oh, so yeah, I don't blame this teacher for doing it.
I would too, honestly. I'd be like,
that's so petty. I love that.
I
need to try doing something like that because holy shit, that's a great idea.
Keep lighting it up. How funny is that? I love that. I was like, damn, that is good. I'm not even mad.
No.
It's not like she went on the phone.
No.
She just kept turning it on.
I wonder what the student was looking at. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I agree. What was so important? You had to have your class or your phone on during class, and then
what was so important and hidden where you needed to hide the phone in your crotch?
But you had to see it.
You had to see it. Oh my god.
So funny.
That's so good.
No, I love that.
So the student called her
a fat fucker.
Fat fucker.
Fat fucker.
Side note. This entire podcast is a side note.
This whole podcast. We should have just named it Side Note.
Side note.
Side note. You got ADHD. So a whole segment got erased, or not a segment, but a story that you told.
So sorry.
The reason it has to, I say, don't say anything, is because then when I'm editing, I'll see a long strip of nothing, and then that'll remind me, oh, there's something there that has to be deleted. So that's how I do it.
Fuck. I wish I didn't teach because I have stories.
I know. So if this podcast blows up and you're able to quit,
I'm quitting.
Guess what?
On the spot.
Yeah. whole nother category or like playlist. We could start a whole nother playlist of like teacher stories.
I have, in my however many years I've been teaching, I have stories that could last me a lifetime. I need to start creating a book because holy shit.
You do. No,
Yeah.
you should. That'd be so funny. Then when you retire, at least, if this doesn't blow up, and
I got funny fucking stories. Scary stories.
but funny.
Funny stories.
Yeah.
They're real life. They all happened to me.
My mom had a home daycare,
Yeah.
and she's got some doozies.
God. I want to talk to your mom and I want to be like, hey, Jody.
Marsha.
I don't know your mom's name.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Marsha. What about Jan? Brady Bunch.
Oh.
Have you ever seen the Brady Bunch?
No, I've seen the Brady Bunch, but
Oh,
yeah. I just didn't.
She gets that all the time. People will be like, Marsha. She's
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
I know.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's good. I love the Brady Bunch.
It's pretty good, yeah.
It was pretty, yeah, it was good when I was younger, but now I couldn't
Now
watch
it's
it.
like you.
Yeah.
We were a Little House on the Prairie family.
We've talked about this before, and again, it makes 100% sense.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah.
We'll talk
What kind
about
of
that
family do you
later.
think I grew up in?
Full House?
Yeah. We were on that Full House shit.
Honestly, no,
Yeah.
that's the vibe I get.
Yeah, we were
Also,
on
I
that Full
can't
House
lean over
shit.
like that because.
You almost fell.
No, the
Oh.
cheeks separated, the fart almost came.
I've been holding in a fart this
You can
entire
just let
time.
it out.
Nope.
Nope.
It's gonna be bad.
That's amazing. Anyways.
Because it might be a shit. So,
Oh.
yeah,
I
so,
feel that, okay.
yeah. It feels like I'm driving. It feels like you're driving again. Not the snort. God damn it. Maybe
Anyways.
maybe I am a cow. Or a pig. Fuck.
Cows got good lives. Besides the living outside all the time.
I'd love to live outside the entire year.
Not here, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to live
She'd
out
be
here.
cold.
Yeah, she is cold.
Them udders would freeze.
Yeah. I also don't know how I would feel about people touching my...
I guess if you were a dairy cow, but if you were just a beef cow.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about people touching, like, my nipples for milk. And that's my job.
It's like actually kind of weird when you really think about it. It's weird that we do that.
Yeah, I always wanted to milk a cow.
Really?
You know, slightly. There's something about it that just... It intrigues me.
It just seems comforting for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, it reminds me of when I was growing up. Reminds me of... Yep. Reminds me.
Reminds me of my childhood. From when before I was conscious.
Well,
Anyways, that's a good podcast.
that was good.
That was really good. Sorry, I didn't mean to like cut you off, but
No, that was good.
we're probably like getting close to an hour and a half.
Holy... Fuck, are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious. Like probably. That's probably what
Holy shit.
But there is some to cut out because like when the camera died and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah,
there was
yeah.
that 2 minutes.
Sure.
2 minutes where we weren't filming, but
God.
hour and a half when we were.
God, that went by really fast.
It really did.
1, 2, I'm surprised I could talk for that long.
Same.
3, we got stories.
Yeah, we do.
We got jokes.
We gotta figure out when we're gonna do this next. When we film next.
Maybe we just make it a Sunday thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Sunday thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of like that. Hopefully this first one blows up.
correct.
Also, I'm gonna be cutting it up. Wait, why are we talking about this now? We should just end it and then we'll talk for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Clap. Not the cheeks.
Hello, motherfuckers. Do that one fine. Hello, motherfuckers.